When I left my previous employer to come here, I was kind of aiming for looking to start somewhere where I could actually have progression. When I spoke to, I think it was Chris and Jed that interviewed me, I was sort of targeting towards seeing where I can go from there. And they were quite honest with Clade expanding and growing. You know, we're doing quite well with CO2 and everything. So he was quite honest with that there is a place for that. So my degree is mechanical engineering, but I enjoyed the product design side of it. And I hadn't really been doing anything like that since I left university. And he kind of gave me the opportunity, was saying, well, we need 3D modeler, we need someone that can, you know, has fabrication knowledge as well, because they're looking at possibly moving into designing the products themselves, that from a housing point of view and things like that. So I was kind of excited that I'd be able to work on my own projects, sort of decide how they're going to look as well, so I have some input into that, which is quite exciting whenever there's a new project coming up, like the air handling units, for example. It's probably the biggest project that I've been given to sort of start from the ground up. So when I kind of looked at Clade, it was quite exciting because it meant that I was basically having an integral part into a project where I hadn't had that experience before. Probably quite quick, to be honest. Not being here for very long, really. I've been here, I think I started in September, so what's that, about 9 to 10 months I've probably been here for. From coming into Clade, I had no prior knowledge of heat pumps at all, refrigeration, so I had to jump on quite quickly and sort of understand the fundamentals of refrigeration and heating and things like that. Quite a steep hill to climb for learning how it all works and things like that. So from coming from there to now working on my own projects where I'm having quite a big input into how we do it, especially with these handling units, because it's the first unit we're looking at doing a reversible unit with a 4-port, so it's interesting, it's completely different. So probably come on quite a long way from where I expected it to be honest. I probably thought it was going to be 6 to 12 months before I even started doing anything remotely that was sort of my own project. So most challenging thing that I'm doing today is probably the air handling units. With doing an air-to-air system, I've never looked at it before. It's the first one Clade's doing as well, in terms of using a heat pump with an air handling unit. We're using multiple different suppliers with all their expertise, and we're all sort of using all of our different sort of knowledges and backgrounds to come up with our parts of the design and bringing it all together. Quite challenging because obviously you have to be quite well communicated across all three of us, so making sure that the housing for the design for the handling unit matches up with the heat pump, and then the design we're doing for the base plate structure with all of the heat pump on top of it. So getting that all to marry up and align perfectly, all from a conceptual stage, because it's all designed on a computer. So until you kind of get that all in together and actually put it together, you don't know whether it's going to work. Biggest achievement is probably actually this. I was quite surprised when Chris said to me, Chris and Jed sort of said to me, we're really proud of how you've been doing, we'd like to put you up for this. And like I said, I haven't been here for very long. I had quite a steep curve to try and get up to being able to design the heat pumps and have an actual input into all the conversations that go around that. I'm always finding achievements on a day-to-day basis, so whether it's getting more involved in design stages and different parts of the design, so from an electrical point of view, from the controls, from the mechanical side, sort of just learning every day is quite an achievement, is to be able to understand and get different people's approaches to all the different ways that we're building them. It's quite interesting. Probably the best part about working at Clade is that everyone's really approachable. I've not had a single awkward interaction with anyone. Everyone's really happy to help you and give you and spend a lot of time as well explaining how it works, what you're asking, and actually then going further and giving you more information and giving you areas to look in different areas that might actually help you in ways that you weren't thinking about originally. And that's from like the top to the bottom. I think the best part of working for Clade is that ability to just walk up to someone and ask for the help and know that you're going to get a great response. With the way the world's going at the moment, everywhere is moving to like environmental friendly, it's all about being carbon neutral. It's great to kind of be part of something that's working towards that. So with CO2, with working with different clients and as well as suppliers, trying to make every part of the process carbon neutral or actually putting back into the environment as well. So it's great to kind of have an experience with with working with Clade and actually being able to work on how you do that as well.